Uh, Lou or Clara, or oh yeah, no, that's what I was just thinking. Um, this isn't my first rodeo with games that have multiple options, multiple routes, decisions you can make, and it's I guess I guess I'd call it a bit of a guilty tendency. A tendency of mine that makes me kind of wimpy is that in these types of situations, I always avoid taking a side, which definitely probably reflects my real life personality and decisions, and so that's probably what I'm going to end up going with. I just know it. I can make an argument for my head for wanting to take Clara's side. I kind of wanted to agree with Lou too, but just not in this argument. I think he's overblowing it a little. But I know whatever argument I make, it's going to come back to this. I'm going to settle between the middle. Oh boy. I'm afraid to click it. To work on our bonds first. You have to believe in the power of friendship, everyone. Friendship and loyalty. God, this is so tense. Okay, here we go. We have to focus on our bonds first. Clara, Sticky Lou, I know how you both feel, but we need to focus on our bonds first. Cheesy as hell. So what? You don't want to escape? Regardless of that, what matters the most is making sure we become allies. It's true. I guess that's a good idea. Yeah, neither of them look too pleased, but... Fuck. I suppose Flippy's right. We need to focus on forming bonds with each other, first and foremost. Sorry, Lou, for what I said. No offense taken. Both of them seem content, but I don't think either really agrees with me. Yeah. Oh well. So, what should we do then, Flippy? Well, there's a lake on this street. Why don't we go fishing? 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 Why? Well, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good bonding experience, wouldn't you all say? I suppose so. Gosh, stop being so depressed, y'all. You're making me regret my decision. Well, count me in. Thank you, Bessie. And Tom. You know what, Flippy? I agree with that. Time to embrace escapism. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, huh? I guess recreational activities would be nice. I guess this will actually be the best. Somehow. I still think we shouldn't give up on escape, but I'll follow Flippy. Well, I suppose let's go. And so, we headed over to the pond. Me and my neutral ass. Harry and Mo might not be with us, but that does not matter. Doubt they want to be with us anyways. The lake should be just on the left here. Here we go. You call this a lake? This is, at best, a pool. Maybe. Kiddie pool, even. There's only enough piers for 4 of us. Can you not fish peerless? I'll take one. I might as well do something fun. You're gonna fish up glue. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna fish up glue. I could use some downtime. Same here. Me no know what make me follow ya. Me not even know how to fish. You're a duck, just do what comes in. Was I about to say that ducks eat fish? Do they eat fish? Like small fish? Can they even eat meat? Am I stupid? Whatever. Oh, I can teach you. It's pretty fun. Or at least it is, until you get tired of the smell. But hey, I'm sure you'll have fun. As Lou, Pete, Riggy, and Clef started fishing. Ah. Look at this. Another one got away. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. I wanted to do this to stress relief, but I'm not sure it's working. If it's stressing you out, Pete, you can always switch out for someone else. Yeah, maybe it'll just be more fun to watch or something. No, now that I've started fishing, I can't stop until I get a full bucket. Damn. That's the type of overcommitment that makes a character relatable. Yowza! I got my third fish already. Things are looking good for me. A shoe. Great. Somehow I feel like that's more insulting than glue. Come on, Clef. You can do it. Yeah, me got it. Ugh. Monsieur. Aim. Monsieur Aim. Mikia Aim. Mikia. Yeah. I'll figure out what he's saying one day. Oh, trust me, aiming takes a while to master. Yeah, it really does. Wait a minute. I thought I got a big one. I think I got a big one. I got bad news for you, Lou. Really? Lou? Nice! Hold on. Aha! Ow! Fucking knew it. Guess what I fished out? Pack of glue. You need to get that curse checked out, Lou. How about with Dr. Surly? Know anything about curse? How about with Dr. Surly? Do you know anything about curses? I'd say this curse is just a coincidence, but for it to happen how many times? Just today? 3 times. Yes, that's definitely something. Not sure exactly what, but perhaps you might be the evidence that curses do exist. Wait a minute. I think something's in my ear. Well, let me just dip my face in the water. What is wrong with your ear? Is it cut off? Better. I don't know. Here we go. Cork. Well, I thought it was going to be something more exciting than that, but okay. A cork? What's a cork doing in a pack of glue? Dunno. Not the first time something like this happened. Golly! That's a good luck charm! You gotta keep it, bucko! It's a must! Lucky what? A what? What kind of joke is this, Riggy? No prank here, honest! Sure, we totally believe you. Is the concept of a lucky charm foreign to them? This is stupid. I want to keep a cork as a good luck charm. Trust me, I've tried using lucky charms. None of them have worked. Why not keep it anyways? Better than not having it, I'd say. You really want me to keep a cork in my pocket? Do you realize how dumb that sounds? How about you, Flippy? Why are you asking me? Since you make your own decisions around here. What? Well... What? Another decision? Is this gonna be important? Well, I definitely think you should keep it. I don't know how, but I feel like if you throw it away, by some element of magic, it will be involved in someone's murder plan. They'll just find it in the trash can. find it in the trash can, and then we'll have that flashback moment back to this moment where it was like, oh yeah, I knew. And the people present who knew Lou put it in the trash can were those people who were fishing. They overheard our conversation and they used it to their advantage, and I'm just spouting nonsense. But yeah, I'm still, for whatever reason, some level of paranoid that this will somehow end badly. So you should keep it. Might as well. We're really giving Lou a tough day here. Really? You agree with them? Fine, I'll keep it. Even if good luck charms don't work. Well, what are we going to do now? A body has been discovered. No? Okay.
Attention all Toons. Come to ToonTown Central Plaza for an announcement.
An announcement? I feel like that's not their best voice for the flunky, but I don't know what else to do.
Oh, great. What does that flunky have to say now?
Whatever it is, we're not going to follow it. Yeah, rebel! Regardless, we should still go. I'd rather not find out the punishment for not going. Fair enough. I say that, however, what is Flunky going to say to us? He hasn't said anything since we first learned about this killing game. Fortunately, there's only one way to find out. We headed over the plaza in silence. Once we got there, found who was missing. Oh. As in missing before. You're late. Phew. You're okay, Harry. He wasn't gone for that long. Seems like a lack of trust in him to take care of himself there. You're still paranoid about everyone? Yeah. just says it outright. Alright? There's no time for this. Flunky, where are you? Look above.
Well, it's been a few hours since I've seen you all. Obviously, you must be wondering why I gathered you all here again.
Of course.
Did we even need to come here? Of course, you needed to. After all, not coming to announcements would be a violation.
A violation? Of what?
I've forgotten something very important. The rules of this game. Well, they're quite simple, really. Don't forget them. As violation, that's rule number 1. Don't forget them. As violation of any will result in a harsh penalty. And when I mean penalty, I mean execution.
Thanks for the clarification.
Rule 1. You are allowed to explore whatever you can. There are no restrictions.
Yep, of course. So you did want us to explore as many escapes as possible. Damn. Making it look like agreeing with Clara would have been the bad decision. If there is a bad decision. Someone's gonna die either way, I imagine. That'd be nice. Pretty weird and neat, though, if you could save everyone. But then it wouldn't really be a Danganronpa game. Anyway.
A toon that kills will be deemed the greener.
The greener? Is the blood green?
If they receive the majority of votes in their trial, they will be executed. If they don't, then everyone else will be executed.
Ooh, shaka. Okay.
An announcement will be made if 3 toons find a body at the same time.
Ooh. Now that's different. I definitely like when games take liberties with this rule and a few other ones in particular, because I feel like I don't think I've seen this before, this way of handling the 3-person discovery rule, and I feel like this opens up a few more options that don't usually happen. Whenever I see a rule change like this, it gives me hope, because it makes me think, okay, well, obviously the creator is planning to use this rule change in some way. And so when I see something like this, it's like, so they've planned ahead. They have this all figured out. That's good to see. You like to see that. Is that really needed?
Of course it is. After all, it's necessary for a fair trial. Anyways, Rule 4. In a case of multiple murders and or accomplices, only the toon that deals lethal damage last will be deemed the greener.
Multiple murders or accomplices. Okay. Just one. Here's the second one. That's the reverse of V3 then, right? Because it was like the first murder was the actual blackened. In other words, an accomplice has nothing to gain from helping it if only one gets to escape. What a shame for them. Mo, don't say such things. Yeah, Mo be a little callous.
If I call a meeting, everyone must be present. And finally, Rule 6. The killing game will stop once one toon remains.
One toon? It's like the Hunger Games. They only want one of us in the end. Damn. Well, I mean, how is that gonna work then? Because is it just gonna be like the freaking spoilers for Squid Game? It's just gonna be like Squid Game in the final 3, because that was why, at least I think why the rule for Dangan V3 was like the game will continue until, what was it, 3 or 2 people are alive? Because you can't play the killing game at 3 people if you have 3 people in a, like after a class trial there's 3 people remaining, because then in the next trial there would be 1 blackened, 1 victim, and 1 innocent. You can't do a trial with just 2 people. So you can't do it. So how would you only get to 1 toon remaining? Only 1 toon? You're horrible. I'm not sure why they're actually that surprised by this news. I feel like that kind of would have been implied unless otherwise stated. You absolute cretin! And just a mere flunky at that. If you think for even a second you're going to get away with this, I'll make sure you spend your last moments in agony. That's a bit much. But only one of us will get to live. No, I won't believe that. We can still get out together. Clara, you have to stop. Yeah, he's really looking like the stupid one now, although I still think Lou is being a little unfair. What is your reason for doing this, flunky? And it makes me curious to see what would have happened if I picked Lou's option, though, now. Ugh. I can't keep interrupting you, I'll keep going. And why in this fashion? If you wanted to exterminate us, why not do it yourself?
Don't give him any ideas! Why you're going through this is classified information. Regardless, you might not realize it, but nighttime is approaching. And of course, you probably are wondering where to sleep, yes? Well, we have generously provided you all with estates to stay in.
I thought the music was about to change, and then it just dun 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 dun.
To access them, just enter the Party Hat building near Silly Street entrance. You want us to have a party? Right after hearing that only one of us will escape? What is wrong with you?
Normally, I'd love a good party, but I'm a pass.
No, you're not going to live at the party site. We prepared a special location for you to live in. Just so happens to get there from the party building. That is all for now.
Do we go? Only 1 toon leaves. Well, everyone, You heard it. It's not going to get to that point, though, right?
It just might.
Dude needs to calm down, sheesh. No, it's just wrong. Well, me say we check out where we gonna sleep. No point dwelling over that rule right now. I suppose you're right, but let's just go. It looks so happy. Look at it, balloons, sparklers. What is this place going to look like? Oh, a campsite and this music. This music is like 50% of my good memories from Danganronpa V3. Why isn't the fire actually a light source? That bothers me. But yeah, this music, this is workout session music, isn't it? Or at least before the workout session. With the main cast. Yeah. Good feels. I'm gonna sit and soak this in for a second, give me a break. Man, I like this song. Anyway, a campsite! I like campsites. That tree is a little close to the fire. This actually looks kind of nice. Because this is not a small fire, that's like a bonfire. So, it's nighttime here. How was that even possible? It was just daytime. It might be like Donald's dreamland. Casted in shadow for eternity. Just like how the Berg is eternally winter. Actually, doesn't that apply for every playground? Even if the time changes, it's always sunny in ToonTown Central. I guess it is. Oh, is it? It is? I'll be honest, I haven't been outside for a long time. Sheesh.
So, are we all going to be sleeping in a place like the Cretan setup?
Having any other ideas? Well, jeez. Does not give anyone a chance to respond. There. Better be a lock to these. I mean, I agree with him. Yeah, Mo is just like, he's always gotta be one sentence ahead of you. It's like his way of one-upping you, even if there's not a way to one-up you, just to speak 2 sentences at a time. It seems there are, I think. Actually, does anyone know what time it is? Me nah, but me tired. It looks like there's a hut for each of us. So, I guess this is good night. I guess so. We all headed into a hut in silence. Ooh. We got a phone. A lot nicer on the inside. This is like, wait, no, yeah, isn't this supposed to be like a shack? It's like an actual house. I guess I'll try sleeping. Yeesh, look at all the resolution on that bed. Gonna have some HD dreams tonight. I flopped onto my bed. I don't know if we can stay, if we can bond together enough to want to stay for the rest of our lives. Because even I don't want to abandon the rest of the world. I think about that sometimes. I think about that. You ever think about being in a killing game yourself? That's obviously the first hurdle that you have to... that you pose to yourself. This big philosophical question, could you just leave your normal life behind and just live in this tiny sanctuary, nowhere to go, can't do anything? But you can technically live there forever because the food is unlimited. I assume we haven't seen food here yet, actually. And I don't know. It's fun to think about. And I feel like I put myself on a bit of a pedestal when I say this, but I feel like I could. Or at least probably better than average. Just I could at least like adapt to such an abrupt change like that with very few regrets. Because it's not like I wouldn't miss the outside world, but it's just like... I mean, it's just what you gotta do, right? You don't have a choice. You just gotta let go. You can't afford to hang on to things, and maybe that is me being a little... what would be the word? Unemotional? Easily detached? Maybe? But I don't know. I feel like it'd be pretty easy to do for multiple reasons, just to accept being somewhere else now. Would I like the people I was with? I couldn't force myself to do that. I just have to ignore some people. There's a good chance, though, that I would... There's an okay chance, at least, though, that I would be pretty physically distant, though, and those characters don't usually last that long in the game, or at least they get over whatever is scaring them from being a part of the group, usually, and whatever, let's just continue. Might have been only a day, but how is ToonTown doing without me? Okay. I just keep getting confused because we're the mayor. We're in ToonTown, aren't we? But I guess we're in ToonTown Central? Is ToonTown something else? Am I just lacking knowledge? Do I lack the lore of ToonTown? I never did much as mayor, but it'd probably be complete chaos. What the hell? That's pretty jarring music to hear when right after waking up. What's about to happen? I think I was actually able to sleep.
Attention all Toots. It is now 8 a.m.
It seems to be a bit of a common theme in this so far, is that this song in particular just gets used in weird times to me, at least in my opinion. Night times will be announced today, respectively, Knowing that, I have to get another announcement to make.
Get to ToonTown Central Plaza within the next 15 minutes.
Another announcement? What could it be this time? Well, if it's not the motive, I actually don't know. So let's see. I should check to see if everyone's okay. Yeah. Immediately I saw... I'm sure they're fine. Clara. Oh, hey, Clara. Hey, good morning, Flippy. Good morning. You feeling okay? I guess. Just the fact that Flunky is fine with us exploring means Lou was probably right. Damn. Ugh. I want to know what would have happened if I picked the other choice. I mean, she's still, even though I didn't even take Lou's side, she's still, like, depressed. So maybe she would have been like this either way. Maybe I just chose the worst of both worlds, or the medium of both worlds. I don't know. So, thank you for the fishing idea yesterday. It was a nice diversion. Yeah, I guess we nailed that decision. Though, to be honest, you only said that since you didn't want to side with anyone, right? Shit. She knows too much. She must be silenced. She's got me figured out. That's exactly the reason why I made that decision. I am transparently transparent. Well, I mean, I'm the mayor. Compromises are kind of my thing. I like that explanation. Got some humor. Also, I'm a little impressed. It's putting me a little on edge on how good all these characters seem to be at reading each other. So far, at least. We're just like, the rationalities, like Lou and now Clara too. Like, these people have some big brains, and it feels like I'm worried that I'm gonna get trapped into underestimating someone at some point. Well, maybe it was for the best. Yo, I'm an Enneagram type 9. Compromises are kind of my deal. I'm a mayor too. I don't know, type 9 or type 3 or type 7, I don't know. However, I'm not sure you can just distract everyone forever, Flippy. Yeah, I know it's only a temporary solution, but hopefully it can work for now. That's the kind of talk that turned Shuichi against spoilers. Shuichi against Kaede in the first chapter. Didn't think her plan was going to work. Anyways, did you eat your meal for today? Huh? I didn't see one. It was on my chair. I assumed you got one too. Oh, I kinda just rushed out of my house. And I'm not really hungry right now. Yeah, me neither. Soon enough, more and more Toons got out of their house. You woke up to the announcement too? Yeah. So, Flunky wants us again. Well, I'll go on ahead. We should probably head over there as well. Yeah. Head over the plaza in the course of 10 minutes. Everyone was there. Waking us up so early like this. I mean, it's 8 a.m., which is not really early for most people, but it would be early for me, so I agree with you, Giggles. And just for an announcement, it didn't take Giggles to be not a morning person. I wasn't able to sleep at all. Well, I was able to sleep just fine. No need to brag about it. I like just how invasively joyful Riggy is. I like it.
Well, you're all probably wondering why I called another announcement so early. Well, it's quite simple. How are you all still alive?
He's mad.
After the last announcement, I was sure someone would have killed another overnight.
What, by just telling us the rules?
Guess we've made some miscalculations. It's not even that hard. Just break into someone's room and choke them to death or something.
Bro. If you think that's gonna be a murder, you have not watched a Danganronpa game. It's never that easy. Yes. Make a bunch of noise breaking in and get caught. What a brilliant plan.
Oh? But your houses have soundproof walls. I suppose none of you would assume huts would have soundproof walls, but no one heard anything from outside your room once you were inside. Yes?
That's true.
Enough with this. What is this announcement for? Sheesh, impatient much? Anyways, since I'd like to speed things up, I'll be providing you with some extra motivation.
Just a ... okay. Extra motivation? Is internal imprisonment not enough for you?
It really isn't. Anyways,
this 4-part motive is sure to divide you up naturally. 4 parts? That's pretty overkill, bucko. I agree with Riggy.
I agree with that. Just let me speak. Anyways, this motive is actually more simple than you might expect. You'll all be given your gags back.
I don't understand what that means.
Not only that, but you'll be given a special laugh meter. They're all set to 100. Also, each day a certain amount of you will lose half of your laugh. What will you do? Slowly go sad? Will you use your dangerous gags to kill? Imagine death by falling piano, or by a trapdoor, or perhaps a foghorn. Have fun with this motive. Bahahaha, bahahaha, bahahaha.
I'm never coming out of my house again! Harry! You're giving us all our gags back? Just so we can kill each other with them? So what, can they like summon things? Like pianos, anvils? Is this like cartoon stunts, cartoon violence? Like Warner Brothers, Bugs Bunny, Roadrunner, TNT, Wile E. Coyote. Wanting us to use our own gags against us.
You're a despicable being. Nobody get any ideas from this.
The question is, who had gags on them before? Wouldn't that be all of the SOS tunes? I know I was one. An SOS tune. What that? Yeah, what is that? Well, I know I and some others helped out tunes from time to time, so I always had some gags on me. Though, I mean, you don't have a gag shop. Though, unfortunately, the whole memory loss thing, I don't know who also is. Well, I'll admit, I have grand pianos. Alright, is anyone else here one? I have trapdoors. Ah, hypno goggles. Seems I'll be reunited with them. Oh dear God. God save us from old men. What happened to the whole I won't speak thing? Got tired of that? Oh, he was serious about that? But don't you realize, with my hypno goggles, it might just be possible to make others forget about the killing game. Alright. Got ourselves an authoritarian. Of course, that's not really what they're meant for, but just perhaps. Though, the problem would be how to perform a mass hypnosis. I have hinted before that I wanted to do this, but with a group of 15, it's near impossible to achieve. That is, unless everyone cooperates with this. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just keep my free will, thank you very much. Moving aside, I can restock gags, but they're not for me. You're a support character. That makes sense. And I can make sure others can always hit. Whoop-de-doo. You're also a support character. Interesting. But you? Use a foghorn to kill. Oh, please. Why would I use an musical instrument to kill? It'd be a disrespect to the world of music. And not to the victim? Hold on, if we're really gonna get our gags back, then I'll get my juggling cubes back. Oh, we can juggle. I can just tune up anyone whose laugh gets halved each day. Oh, really? That's great.
Oh, yeah, no. Flippy's going to be the exception to this.
Bitch ass! What the hell?
Him getting his tune-up gags back would literally ruin the whole motive.
Wow. Wow. This literally, like, we literally just got nerfed. Basically, is what just happened. But that's not fair.
And what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, I don't think these guys are playing fair, man. Yeah, tough luck.
I have a question for Flunky. You said this would be a 4-part motive, yes? So, do tell. I've only counted 3 parts so far.
3? He said gags. He said laugh drain. I can't remember the third one.
Will you just stop questioning me? The 4th part will be revealed later. Happy killing.
Wow. Okay, so it's like the most intense, possibly the most intense, well, except for the 3rd game. The most intense, well, pretty much a tie, actually. Tie for the most intense murder in all of Danganronpa history. Starvation in the 2nd game, and just a literal time limit in the 3rd game. Well, that doesn't seem too bad, right? If some of us will have their laugh halved each day, then it'd take forever to get it down to 0. I mean, not forever, but not too soon, I guess, but... Sheesh, I wonder how long this will go on for. Assuming flunky rounds to the nearest number, it'd actually be impossible. What? Hold on. Oh yeah, I guess he is right. Kind of, I guess. I didn't think he would, though. Even if he rounded down, it'd take 7 iterations to go 0. So at the very minimum, we all have a week. Yeah, that sounds right. What even happens if the laugh meter reaches 0? Someone's gonna need to tell me that. Don't look at me. Seeing how much he wants us to kill, it'd probably be lethal. Hold on, how do we even check our laugh? It'd probably be easier to find out how much we have tomorrow. So if anyone feels worse tomorrow, we can probably guess they'll have 50 laugh, and the rest of us 100. You know, and losing your laugh the first time is gonna hurt the most, because that's a drop of 50, and the next drop is only 25. I guess so. This doesn't seem like the worst thing, but what is the last part of the motive? It's another 45-minute episode. I might make a cut here. If I do, I'll see you on the other side. If I don't, I will just cut this out. But next time we see what the 4th part of that motive is. 4-part motive. Well, what a deal. We definitely didn't get scammed in this chapter. But yeah, see you next time.